All rise.
You may be seated.
Thank you, Honorable Judge. Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Bailiff.
Okay. Thank you very much, Your Honor. This is a session 004 of June 2021. In the case of Ms. Susan and Ms. Natalie, Ms. Susan sues Ms. Natalie for murdering her father and assaulting her. Ms. Susan alleges that Ms. Natalie attacked her ruthlessly, injuring her, and if not from well-wishers, she would have died too like her father, who died at her hands of Ms. Natalie. Ms. Susan comes to this court today as ask for justice for both her and her father. Thank you, Honorable Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Bailiff. Good day, court. Good day, court.
Good day.
Yeah. So, as Marvin Gaye would say, let's get it on. Now, there's Susan suing Natalie on a relation of murder. That's quite sensitive. I don't know how we'll get there, but let's say we'll get to the bottom of this. I had a planned schedule, but I gave this case some priority to come and listen. I have a judicial seminar to attend, and it's my wife's birthday as well. Yes. Today, yeah, you wish her happy birthday? Thank you. Huh? Oh, sijali, wewe sema tu happy birthday, Rachel, hapana ongeza sana. Thank you, court. Anyway, let's get down with it. So, Susan, explain to this court, when you say that you're suing your friend here over injuries, let's first of all get to know how you know each other. As far as much you can remember her.
I know her as my friend. We used to live in the same house.
Yes, when I say tell us how far you get to know each other, you're not really, are you related? So you somehow met. How did you encounter each other? Where, how?
We are not related. As I said, we are just friends. I met her, and so under some circumstances, we ended up landing together. We actually used to live in the same house.
That is good, but under what circumstances? In court, we don't have circumstances. They have to be explained.
You know, during the COVID-19, everyone was hit, right? So, like, during the time I met her, we talked as ladies, heart to heart. And so, she said that, nikae naye pamoja tusaidiane kulipa rent. Hakuwa anaweza kulipa rent.
Susan, you are losing me in a way or another. I want you to take your time. How do I know this bailiff? We didn't all start as a bailiff and as a judge. I was seconded to be a judge. And then I had to go through the process. I met him in the office, and I was told he will be your bailiff. I was given his name. And you see, there was an encounter, and that's what I'm trying to understand. How you got to know each other, how you opened heart to each other to the extent that you moved in. Mulipatiana number, you exchanged time. How did you get to know each other to the point ya kuishi pamoja? Mulikutana wapi?
Okay, Your Honor. Tulikutana Uhuru Park.
You see? Uhuru Park. Go ahead. It's your time. Wacha kusikiza mambo ya bailiff.
Okay, tulikutana Uhuru Park. Tukaanza kuongea. As I said, ladies, you know ladies how they talk when they meet. Tukaongea, tuka-exchange kila kitu, like tukaongea zile mashida tuko nazo. I'll
show you how we do it when you come to judiciary or when you come to the world of cases and law. You could have told me, Your Honor, mimi nilikuwa nimeketi pale Uhuru Park, ama nilikuwa nimetembea pale Uhuru Park. Nikamwona ule msichana ameketi pale, and I was just a lady and I didn't have company. I chose to go and talk to her, or she approached me. And so I want to know what is the encounter. Because why I look for this is because kuna watu wanakuja and they're out fishing for some prey, they are predators. Anakuja, ako Uhuru Park lakini yuko job, anakuangalia, habari yako mzuri, mimi naitwa fulani, au naitwa nani, mkuja kupumzika huko. Alafu you know what I'm saying? because you're suing her, I want to know how it started, so I may know her intention from the start. I don't know whether you get my picture. Kindly proceed. If you don't do it right, the way I'm asking, I'll go with your way. Don't you worry.
Okay, Your Honor. Nilikuwa Uhuru Park. Mi nilikuwa najikaisha. Kitu ya kwanza nilikuwa nimetoka home. I had left home. I didn't want to stay with my parents. I wanted to rent myself out to see how life tastes like.
Okay.
So, nikiwa Uhuru Park, I met Natalie. We talked like, I think alikuwa naenda kununua ice cream. So from there, she dropped something. I had to pick it and take it to her. Tukaongea, oh, what are you doing here? What are you looking for? You look so sad. What's the problem?
She looked sad.
Yeah, she was so sad. I don't want even to remember that day.
Okay.
I don't want to remember the face. Actually, I don't want.
Okay, don't. We won't let you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, after I talked to her, she said that because of the COVID, she's not able to cater for her daily needs. Hadi kulipa rent ni shida. So I said, juu hadi mimi nilikuwa nafanya kazi kwa restaurant, and you know...
what were you doing in the restaurant? By the way, give me a background of yourself. What do you do as a profession, or what do you used to do? What trade have you learned in college? Just a little history about yourself. Let's get to know each other.
Okay, Your Honor. I went to Utalii Hoteli. I guess you know what I'm talking about.
Utalii College?
Yeah, I went to Utalii College.
Okay.
That's where I studied about the chef.
That's like the topmost government college or institution that does hospitality, you know. Yes, continue.
Yeah, so nilisomea huko Utalii. Of course, I came from a very well family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's why I was able to learn from that institute.
So it's not your grades that took you to Utalii, it's a well-off family?
No, I performed very well. And you know Utalii, it's really expensive. It's a private institute. So like most places utapata watu nenda huko ni, okay, I'm sorry to use this. I'm not looking down on anyone. But watu wenye wanataka.
But you're looking up at yourself. Okay, it's okay. You don't have to look down at anyone if you're looking up at yourself. It's good.
Yeah, so that was where I studied as a chef. Yeah, I did full package of the accommodation and everything. So I landed myself a job at a certain restaurant.
Okay, you don't have to mention names?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I used to do. That was...
So you're in hospitality industry?
Exactly.
And you are into production, in the kitchen you cook?
Yep.
Okay, that is called production, if I can remember. There is F&B, the front part, the front office. And part of the front office is, what do you call them? The butler who like you again.
Oh, yeah.
Alafu kuna F&B service, alafu kuna barman.
Yeah.
Who are usually... When I went to school, they used to be called the snitch, the eye of the... Yes, anyway, it's not important. So, yes, continue, please.
Yeah, so, juu hadi mi kazi yangu ilikuwa imeisha, as in walikuwa
How long have you been working?
For, I think it was 8 months.
8 months only?
Yeah.
So you were fresh from college?
From the college.
Hii COVID iliharibia vijana sana.
Yeah, so...
Like huwa wazee.
Yeah. So, tukaongea and then tukamua tunaweza kaa pamoja, since alikuwa na huo mziba wa kulipa rent. Then
none of you is married?
Pardon?
None of you is married?
It's what?
Okay.
Yeah, so we stayed together. I landed into her place. We lived together. And I remember I was paying the rent. Almost rent yote nilikuwa nalipa. Yeah.
How did you sustain yourself, or how were you earning the money to do the rent?
Okay, Your Honor. Like me sikuwa na job, nilikuwa kwanza nakaa kwake. So Natalie alikuwa na job. She had some business she was doing. Then I'll end up introduced to some business. You can imagine, Your Honor.
No, wait a minute. No, you've gone too far. Unajua mimi kuuliza tu swali ni moja. Ulisema ndio ulikuwa unalipa most of the money, the rent money, si ndio?
I had savings, Your Honor.
No, you could have answered that. So you are using your savings prior to this business, you say. We'll get to the business part. Let's go step at a time, so usiharakishe sana, otherwise tutakachia. Yes.
So as I was saying, alinitafutia kazi, ilikuwa kazi ya mjengo. You can imagine, Your Honor, ananipeleka mimi niende nifanye kazi ya mjengo. With this my hands, look at how soft they are. Mimi sikwenda kufanya. Of course I can't do that. I didn't do that.
So you didn't do that?
I didn't.
But for Natalie, she thought that you're good enough to go Mujengo.
Yeah, that's what she thought of me.
Well, maybe she considers the size, and I don't mean to be offensive. Let's listen to her. Natalie.
Yes, Your Honor.
How are you doing, lady?
I'm doing
Okay, kindly now you're addressing me. I don't even like the way you are looking at her. We are in a court of law. We are looking for justice and some law in this. So please, let's not have hate looks on each other. The hand of the law will fall to the one who is on the wrong. So explain yourself. Who are you, how you met her, and what you want to tell the court today to maybe defend yourself from what you've read from her affidavit is that she's suing you.
First of all, we are not friends.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're not friends.
Hatukuwa marafiki.
Hamkuwa marafiki.
Hatukuwa marafiki kabisa. Hata.
Okay, sawa. Mimi najua nyinyi si marafiki juu umeniambia. Sasa lakini mlikutana Uhuru Park.
Kitu ya kwanza hata nashangaa nikimwangalia hivi venye anaongea hapa kama mtu mwenye.
Goja. Natalie, umekimbia sana. Please wait for me. Let's walk together.
Yes, sir.
Umesikia vile ameeleza, and you see how much I had to dig deep to kusema tu.
Yeah.
It's only I don't want to ask her exactly what talk you had at Uhuru Park. But she started off by saying you met at Uhuru Park. You were going to buy an ice cream and you dropped something which she picked and brought to you. You started talking and told her how stressful things are during this time of the pandemic.
Yes.
And that's how you started talking and you moved in together.
Yes.
And you've told me you're not friends and you've never been friends.
We were not friends.
You were not friends,
yeah.
But you became friends.
We became friends.
Okay.
Even
me, my mother was not my mother until she gave birth to me. So you are not friends until you became friends.
Okay.
That's understandable.
Kwanza, kitu ya kwanza huyu hata nilimpata, hata ajielewi.
Alikuwa mlevi?
Ajielewi.
What do you mean ajielewi?
Alikuwa ni kama mwenda wazimu kwanza.
Hiyo Uhuru Park siku hiyo?
At Uhuru Park. Kwanza hiyo siku nilikuwa tu napita.
Unapita?
Napita tu nikawa.
Sasa waje nguulize, mtu naye alikuwa amefanya nini?
Yeye.
Alikuwa ameketi tu.
Yeye alikuwa ameketi tu amejifunika hapo.
Ajifunika.
Amejifunika hapo hivyo hapo kando.
Can I just ask her that one quick question? Were you kind of covering yourself? Were you snoozing or what were you doing? What was going on? You've had her. Just respond to that.
Your Honor, sikuwa nimejifunika. Nilikuwa nimeketi. In fact, I was so pretty. Nilikuwa naka presentable sana. Trust me what I'm saying.
Well, I can tell. You don't have to push the trust button. Nishaiona. So, Miss Natalie.
Yes.
Sasa wewe mimi siko ubaya. Na nina heshima mingi kwako, lakini wewe umesema wewe alikuwa ameketi.
Alikuwa ameketi.
Na wewe unapita.
Na mimi nilikuwa napita hapo kando.
Sasa umesema vizuri ulikuwa unapita. Sasa ile ulisema unapita ni omisa nilikuwa nataka kuangalia even from my assessment okay.
Nilikuwa napita hapo kando. Ndio nikaona
unapita.
Kupita Your Honor.
Your Honor, you can feel how the way she's contradicting herself.
No. Susan. It's my digging time. Let me find my roots right. Unajua kupita inafanya sawa wewe. Ulisema huyu ndiye alikuwa kawazimu. Sasa kupita inaleta shida.
Alikuwa tu amekaa jielewi na mimi
na ulikuwa unapita tu.
Napita kwanza mara ya kwanza nilipita.
Okay.
Nikiangalia nikashindwa huyu amekaaje hapa kwa nini? First kumuuliza kwanza nilipita, nikaona nisimuulize. Ya pili ndio kupika karibu na yeye, ndio nikamuuliza, "Haya unafanya nini?" Akaniambia, "Ati mimi nimekuja tu hapa." Nikamuuliza, "Umekuja tu aje hapa?" "Ati mimi nimefukuzwa kwetu." Nikamuuliza how.
Now, endelea tu, endelea. That one, it's a comment, but yeah, endelea kwanza. Let's
nikamuuliza umefukuzwa aje kwenyu? Ati sijui mama yangu, ati wazazi wangu hawataki, mama yangu wanasema ni ati venye wanasema nimeshakuwa msichana siwezi jirentisha nyumba. Nikamuuliza kwa nini huwezi jirentisha? Kwa nini wanakataa usirentishe nyumba? Maybe uliwachokesha ama ukafanya mambo zako.
Okay. Tena hapa kidogo, I want to write I also make a report. I want to write my report right. Alikuwa wazazi wake wanataka arentishe nyumba ama asirentishe nyumba?
Wazazi
wanasema they wanted to move out or to stay in.
Sorry?
Unasema wazazi wake walitaka a move out ama a stay in? A stay in. Wazazi wake
akae na wao kwa nyumba moja.
Na yeye anataka kutoka nje.
Lakini Susan anataka ajikalishe.
Okay. Sasa
ndo akanielezea venye ako na shida, mimi nikamwambia uko na shida hata mimi. Kwanza by the way.
Susan, I'll give you time to respond, please. You had your moment. Let's just have a very kind of understanding here. So let's give her the moment. Wacha jieleze vizuri, alafu we'll get to you. Usiogope. There's a little time for you too. And even there'll be time for me. Okay, so let's go back. Yeah, Natalie.
Haya, nikasikiza maneno yake yenye ameniambia, nikamwambia yenyewe mimi niko na nyumba tunaweza enda but kama uko nini una pali pa kukaa mimi naweza kukukalisha. Haya, akaniambia okay ni sawa. And how sure? Akaniuliza how sure are you? Kamwambia I'm sure, even hata mimi ni mama. Yaani sorry, hata mimi ni msichana kama wewe. Tunaweza saidiana. Akasema alright ni sawa, tukaenda na yeye mpaka kwa nyumba. Nikampeleka, nikamkaribisha, akakunywa na kula kila kitu. Hadi kulala na lala kwa kitanda yangu kwanza.
Allah.
Blanketi ni moja. Hey. Alafu venye namuona hivi amesimama kama slay queen hapa.
Hatukuja tuona rangi, tumekuja kuelezana. Umeeleza koti. Sasa I want to make this one as a comment. I want to make this one as a compliment and to some extent a condemnation. You see somebody minding his own business at Uhuru Park. Maybe you're the good Samaritan, you get involved in her life. Maybe there's a disturbance you saw on her that you decided to. But there are some places or some people who don't like people getting to their noses, right? Ukamuongelesha, you even invited her over. Then that was the first day ulimwambia move in na wewe.
Yeah. Nilimhurumia sana kwa sababu niliona nikaa nakufa.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
Ongea ukweli msichana la.
Wewe kwanza
Order. Excuse me, Natalie, this is my court.
Nifikirie nini? Tafadhali.
Ladies. I just said order. As I say, today is not my day to argue. I'm trying to celebrate my wife's birthday, and I'm also trying to. I've got a seminar to attend.
You want to celebrate your day, and my father is dead?
Don't you worry.
Excuse me.
Hey, order, Natalie. We'll get to know who killed who. I have to celebrate my day because it's my day, not your father's day. So it is what it is. Yeah. It is what it is, lady. You have to take it, and you don't have to be bitter with my happiness. It's just sad. Kuna watu wako morgue saa hii na kuna wengine wako maternity. Kwa hivyo tuko tofauti na Mungu anisamehe. Natalie, you confuse me. So you picked this lady from the Uhuru Park au mjui je muona na ukaona amechanganyikiwa, but you gave her hand. She means to differ as I can see her. So will you give her time to explain? And I'm just telling you in advance. You give her a little time. Don't jump in, don't argue. Let's hear from her.
Your Honor, first I want to correct something.
Correct nini kwanza?
Natalie, what did I just say?
Correct nini?
Prior to giving her the moment, I did ask you, please, we want to have a smooth day.
Okay, Your Honor.
Kesi yenyu itakuwa nzuri tukisikizana. Hukasema uwaseme, lakini tukianza piga kelele, you know there's only one tribe in Kenya, ile unapata wako watano, wanne wanaongea mmoja anasikiza. Usiwe mtu wa hiyo kabila, yote kwanza tusikize.
Lakini inauma.
Inauma wewe ndio ulipoteza mzazi ama mimi?
Ukapoteza
Wewe inakuuma nini?
Unajua sasa hivi
Other people. If you
Okay,
if you
Your
wanted,
Honor.
you could have done this in the streets back home. You didn't have to come and do it in front of these
Your
courts.
Honor.
We are a number of honorable citizens here, and some of us have been authorized by the state to handle situations, and that's why you are here. Kindly respect that. I'm listening.
Venye tulikutana Uhuru Park, Siti mimi nilimwambia ati I didn't open up my heart for her. I didn't tell her everything that was
Didn't
true.
she say that they opened hearts like ladies or girls? Or
Yes, but first I lied to her. I told
Kwanza
her
huyu
that
ni muongo
no,
sana.
alikuja
Ulidanganywa
kafanya.
unaitwa nani kwanza?
Are you sure you're not lying to us?
No, I'm not lying to you. What I'm saying
Not
right
to
now
me,
is what
to
I'm
us.
saying.
We are quite a
No,
number.
yeah, I'm not lying to
The
anyone.
court is not
First
only
uli-
me. The
kwanza
court is the
ulidanganywa unaitwa-
crown and
unaitwa
everybody
nani?
stands here or sits here.
First I told her I worked in a certain circle. And I
Okay.
didn't tell her that I was thrown out with my parents. She came to find out later. I didn't say that to her.
But
on the day.
Ulijulia wapi
when she
kwanza?
came to find out, that was the truth.
Yeah, that's the
And,
truth.
and how come did you, or that you ended up in her house if she didn't tell you that, if you didn't open up that you needed a place to stay, you've been thrown?
Alisema rent imemshinda kulipa, tuishi tusaidiane kulipa
Kwa hivyo,
rent.
here,
gani ndio ulikuwa
order,
unaishi? Kunywa?
Natalie,
Hey.
it's my moment to ask questions. Please, don't make my work difficult. Bailiff, are you understanding what I'm understanding? There are two charity people who work with charity here. There's one who go picking people from parks who look unhappy and try to find solution for them. Then there's another one who moves you with you in if you can't pay your rent. She came in to help her pay the rent.
Yeah.
Have you ever met somebody who wants to move in with you to help you pay your rent?
Sijaipatana na mmoja mimi.
No, usitafute. Si wengi. Wacha tusikie. Yes, so you moved in to help her pay the rent.
Yeah, help her.
That
pay
was
the
your
rent.
purpose to move in.
Yeah, that's the purpose.
Ulilipia
Alisema
rent na ilikuokota? Unilipia rent na ilikuokota?
msichana utajiheshimu.
Mimi ni
You are supposed-
kujiheshimu ama wewe ujiheshimu?
Inafaa ujirespect.
Mimi ama wewe?
Don't be stupid, Natal, okay?
Stupid.
Order. Hey, no
Not
bad
shouting
language.
back at
Order.
me.
Bailiff, can you tell
Can we
these
have some
people? Oh my
order here?
God, we don't use such language here.
are in a court.
We don't use such language. There's nothing stupid here. And you, please, stay in order. Can you just let people talk? You can't take the whole day. Ulinyamaza vizuri saa kwanza, sasa you won't confuse the court by trying to mislead it na
Yaona
kuuliza
nimenyamaza
maswali.
kwa sababu nimeheshimu hii koti.
Endelea. Kwani heshima imeisha tena? Si heshima bado iko?
Niliheshimu hii
Ah,
koti.
rudi kwa store utafuta heshima hapo utapata kama hiyo. Ukuje naye nyingine ukae naye unyamaze. Oh, Susan, please, endelea bila matusi.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, nimekasirika sana.
Wacha kwanza. Ukipumua hasira wacha. Natalie, what do you want to say? And when none of you have anything to say, it will end up with me saying, and I'll make my decision without the right knowledge. Well, okay, let's keep all that. Let's keep all that. It was just a background check of how you people met. Let's go back to this, what you are saying, Akaku introduced to Mjengo. That's where you had stopped, if you can't remember. So take it from there.
Okay, Your Honor. During that time, sikuwa na kazi. My friend here, Natal, she took me to Mjengo. Your Honor, just take a look at me.
We
Do I
already
look like someone kwenda Mjengo?
I told you it's my wife's birthday. I don't have to keep looking at other people's wives. So usiniambie niangalie tena nyumbani kujibu maswali mingi. Wewe niambie vile ulijiona hauwezi fanya Mjengo.
Yeah, so alinipeleka Mjengo. And according to me, I can't go to site for Mjengo.
Juu ulikuwa unataka kukaa bure kwa nyumba yangu.
But you want to eat and drink. How did you
Hata
expect to
una
sustain
I
yourself?
had
kwa
savings.
nyumba ya mtu bila
Hey,
kukula,
Natalie.
bila kulipa rent.
Natalie,
Kwani una
Na in fact, mimi ndio nilikuwa nalipa hiyo rent yote.
order, ladies. Ladies,
Sawa,
you know what?
ulijifanya
You know what?
slave.
Behave like ladies, please. Have that class that you may be treated right. Natalie, please, let's have some order here. It's important, and also it gives you a good image, or a reputable way of doing things. Let's not be some kind of beast, just sounding. Tuulize vitu zitatusaidia. Kuleta itakusaidia na hata zisikii. Naisikia ndio ninateta. Okay. Anyway, So ukapeleka mjengo. Wewe na uko na urembo wako ukubalishi ufanye mjengo.
Me, I didn't go and I can't go for mjengo.
Okay, but so basi kama mjengo ajue kuwa babako wala ilikuwa ni kazi yako, ni useme hata ukipewa kazi ya president unaweza sema hapana. Ama useme ulishiko na mademono usiku ndio ukapeana kiti. Who knows?
Kazi ni kazi msichana.
Wachana. Hey, Natalie. You're becoming impossible. Usifanye nikufunge na hata sijui nakufungia nini. Please, wewe, Suzy. Sorry, Suzy is not Susan. Okay. Tueleze tafadhali.
So, venye alinipeleka kwa kazi ya mjengo mimi sikuenda. Tukakaa kidogo hivi, juu ilikuwa ngumu mimi kupata job, akaniintroduce kwa side business yake. The business alikuwa anafanya. The social column, I was so creative.
Na mbona uliingia?
I wanted money, right?
Money, usileku ningekuacha. Juu kuna usileku ni mingi ndio nitaka kazi.
Okay, kuna kazi mnaongelea akakuintroduce. Hii kazi ni yake. Yeye ndiye anakuintroduce.
Yeah, aliniambia alikuwa creative sana during the COVID. Sasa akaniintroduce kwa hiyo kazi yake. Kwa hiyo business alikuwa anafanya. Na juu nilikuwa nataka pesa, I accepted the offer.
Sasa yes. Sasa ile nyingine ulituambia akakuintroduce kwa kazi na ukatuambia ni mjengo. Hii sasa ni kazi gani nyingine ya creativity?
So hii kazi yake ilikuwa ya creative. Alikuwa ameniambia aliingia Facebook, akaanza kutafuta wale wanaume wanakaa kukaa pesa.
Wololo.
Anawa DM, anawa sweet talk, then like ila kusweet talk mwanaume hadi atoe pesa, atume fare, kila kitu. That's what she was doing.
Mnaanzaje hiyo? Unaambia mtu akutumie pesa, stima yako imekatwa, ununue Teken. Ama hata unamtumia Teken nini mita namba yako anunue tu akutumie. That is kind of me. I've ever disikia vitoto wangu wakiongea kitu kama hiyo. Hebu tuambie sasa vile nyinyi mna DM mtu.
Sa hivyo ndio lini.
Niambie vile that operation goes. I want to understand the business. I can't do it, but just to understand, so it will help me also make a decision here.
Okay. So like tulikuwa tunatumana photo zetu, lakini mimi sikuwa natuma full pic.
No, excuse me. Hizi photo ni zenyu ama ni za watu mnachukua mnatumia?
Mimi nilikuwa nacheza kama mimi nilikuwa mjanja. I wasn't foolish like her. She used to send her full pics of her. But mimi nilikuwa natumana just photo zenye si full.
Na kama huko unataka pesa, mbona ulikuwa unatuma hizo picha?
Nilikuwa natuma juu nilikuwa nataka pesa, ulinintroduce kwa biashara.
Nani alikutuma?
You.
Mimi?
Yes, you introduced me there. In fact, ulinispoil sana.
Okay. Tutajua wewe Suma umeambia biashara ilikuwa yako na huku teta. So let's talk what is relevant here. Kitu kitakusaidia nikwambia sounding too loud na kelele haitakusaidia. Let's talk constructive things. It's only, as I told you, I don't want to spend the whole day here. Otherwise, ningeitisha recess na wengine hapa warusho ndani. Lakini mngesikizania ndani. Lakini I just want to be good to everybody today. So Susan, I don't want to rush to ask you about your father. I can already see. Sifikiri biashara ya Facebook ndio fanya unataka kulia. Nielezee mambo ya biashara kidogo. Tell me a little more about this business.
Okay, sir. With the
business. So kana kuitisha fare, mnapataje pesa kutoka kwa Facebook?
Sir, ulikuwa unamdm, obviously tu jamaa anakaa pesa unamjua. Alinifunza kuwa master na kuelewa.
Ndio anakaa pesa akaje. Belief wewe akaje leo anakaa pesa.
Na nimeshinda FB hata sijaiona.
Kwa hivyo wewe ukai pesa. Ukiona haja kudiam wewe ukai pesa.
Pesa zangu ziko silent.
Wanataka zile zina back.
Yeah.
Okay. So away from that, just a light moment. Yes, Susan.
Yeah.
So akakuintroduce kwa biashara yake.
And more so like mse kama mwanaume angedaisha twende to meet, hakuna, tulikuwa na rules. We had rules and codes in that business.
Hii sali biashara ama utapeli. Si mnagonga watu ama endelea, alafu I'll know what to call it by the time unanimalizia kuniambia vile mko mna conduct. So what were the rules? Ama zilikuwa rules za nini?
She knows the rules. You can ask her, she can tell you.
You're the one who mentioned the rules. Why should I ask her? I'm still on you.
Okay, the rules were like no meeting up with the guys,
Okay.
the so-called the men. Hakuna kupeleka feelings zote huko.
Sasa kwa mtu mitu unapelekaje feelings?
Hakuna kuweka feelings zako huko.
Oh, hii ni kazi.
Hiyo ni kazi.
Okay.
Those were rules for the business.
Na kama
And
kazi, Nicholas
also,
ulimtoa wapi?
no chatting.
Order.
Nicholas ulimtoa wapi?
Order,
Nicholas ulimtoa wapi?
Natalie, kindly. You are a smart lady. Please pile up all those questions, pile them up in your mind. And when I get to you, you don't have to be quiet. You just have to tell them all out. And I'm noting down and I'm listening and we'll make a decision. So, kabla tufike kwa Nicholas. So, kwa hivyo those were the rules of the game.
And more,
Kwa hivyo
one
hizi pia
more.
kuna rules zake.
Hakuna conduct family members. It was just other people. No family members involved.
Okay.
Men family members.
Okay. So if family members, like your family members.
Like my uncle, my dad, my bro, no conducting them. You just have to deal with other guys.
Okay, outsiders. Kwa hivyo, okay, there was a bit of empathy there. Usiibe nyumbani. Okay. Hiyo ni wizi tu ya kawaida, tunaijua. Okay. So, yes. So those were the rules. And you also got your customers, you also had our customers.
Yeah, and
Well, not customers, victims.
you can say victim as long as we didn't hurt anyone.
But you promised to deliver what you didn't have or you didn't will to deliver.
Your Honor, let me make this clear. It was just business and for fun. It wasn't meant to hurt anyone.
But somebody was losing money somewhere. So, Natalie, you've heard your friend Susan here tell the court what she thinks or what she believes the situation was. Only you and her knows exactly what prevailed. So, from your side, can you tell us about this called business? How did you find, you said that it was your most innovative of all times.
Okay, Your Honor. First of all, vile corona ilikuja ika-interrupt maneno mingi na kazi mingi, ilibidi nifikirie
Vile utagonga.
plan B. Nifikirie plan B.
Plan B.
Plan B.
Kwa sababu plan A initially ilikuwa nini? Hebu niambie, nieleze tafadhali.
Plan A. Plan A nilikuanga kwa restaurant.
Oh, pia ulikuwa unafanya kazi kwa restaurant? Okay. Front ama production?
Front.
Okay, kwa hivyo ulikuwa waiter ama kitu kama hiyo. Okay.
Vile sasa kuliharibika, ikabidi hiyo mambo ya restaurant kwanza ikae kando sababu zilifungwa karibu. Unaelewa Your Honor vile corona ilifanya. Sasa kimimi nikataka kucheza kimimi ni kafikiria plan B. So plan B yangu ilikuwa vile niliona tu hakuna haja nikae tu hivi, nikaona acha niingie online Facebook. Vile niliingia online Facebook nikaanza kutafuta handsome men na wale wenye wako na pesa. So
how did you get the idea? Ulisikia kwa watu ama wewe mwenyewe ulifikiria tu?
Mimi nilifikiria. Hiyo ilikuwa plan B.
It's your most innovative idea of all times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ilikuwa plan B yangu mwenyewe.
Oh, kwa hivyo hata ukienda kazi kule kwa restaurant ile ilikuwa tu umeiweka. Pick it up, polish it, your time will come. And the time was now. Okay.
So nikaanza kuona nikaanza kuwa friend request handsome wale wenye wako na pesa. Sasa hapo ndio venye nimeanza kuwa friend request deal ikaiva. Ikakuwa sawa kila side. So
ngoja. Deal ikaiva.
Ilivana hiyo.
Sasa kukakuwa sawa kila side.
Kukakuwa sawa.
Sasa kukiwa sawa kila side. First of all, I want to ask you. No, I will ask you at a point. Yeah, continue please. Sorry.
Kukakuwa sawa kila side.
Sasa side gani na gani?
Side ya ku friend request na side wote waka accept friend request. Si both side ndo zikakuwa sawa. Susan alikuja akaona tu nang'ara, navaa vizuri, natumiwa pesa, niko kwa nyumba, natumiwa tu, kazi yangu ni kusema nitumie, zinakuja. Wow. Natalie na Uslay Queen, Joyce acha Uslay Queen nyuma, akaniambia nimuingize hapo. Ningefanya nini kama tunaishi nyumba moja? Nikamintroduce.
So ulikuwa unaitisha fare alafu nakula?
Naitisha na ninakula. Lakini hakuna kile mbaya nilikuwa nafanya. Hakuna kitu mbaya nilikuwa nafanya.
Okay.
Kula fare ni mzuri.
Sawa. Huko unaitisha 310 wewe?
Hapana.
Zako zilikuwa ngapi? Ulikuwa unaitisha, did you have a figure you used to ask for? What was the figure?
10k per day.
For buying for buying your picture in the Facebook?
Nikituma picha moja.
Ni wanaume wana pesa ama ni wanaume wajinga? Sijuangi. Hiyo tutajua tu.
Nikituma picha moja ni 5k.
No, Susan, first of all let me ask you. Hizi picha ni picha tu ama ni picha ziko na mambo ingine?
Ni picha.
Hivi uko na nguo unapiga picha unatuma?
Hiyo sasa.
Okay, sitauliza acha niwache. Sasa kujiingiza kwa shida. Okay. Sawa. Believe. Onaje wewe bwana? Sasa itumiwa picha ukatuma do.
Sijaituma dola. Mimi huona.
Kwa hivyo what you used to do is you send your photos?
Yeah, na send photos na wanatuma do.
Okay.
Kutuma nazo walikuwa wanatuma.
Hapo sijakata. Si wewe umeniambia? Ni wewe umeniambia, mimi sikujua, wewe ndio umeniambia, kwa hivyo siwezi kata. Sasa nafikiria okay. You even got me forgetting what I want to add. Do you want to add something? Because now I want to understand the case of his father's death, our father's death.
Kwanza mimi hata sijui ni
I didn't ask you that. I told you, do you have anything else to add on? Kabla tuingilie mambo ya babake.
Sina.
Okay. So kwa hivyo tukianza interrupt Thank you Natalie. Susan, back to you. Kindly now let's get down to the bigger matter. The matter of your father. So you also did the same business of sending your photos.
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
Okay. Please, if you break at this point, I won't get the truth. I want you to be composed. Compose yourself kindly. I want you to explain about your father, why you sue her as the one who got your father dying, and how did your father come to die. Okay, and his encounter, how he came to, did you introduce your father to her, you know, yeah, those are the things I want you to tell me, because I also think, yeah, I don't want to miss everything. Yes, true.
What? My father?
Wewe kwanza nilikwambia usilete kesi hapa.
Natalie, si tukitoka hapa nimetoka tu kukuuliza tafadhali.
She met my father and killed her. I want justice. She killed my father.
Order, Susan. I told you to compose yourself. If that's a case, unajua nini? I'll just dismiss this case and there will be justice.
She met my father and killed him.
Okay.
I want justice.
Order.
I want justice.
Justice won't be brought by your shouting. You shout, I'll just dismiss this case. I told you, compose yourself. Ladies, you're becoming annoying now. Please, let's be ladies and not some kind of wild animals. Wait, I'm waiting for you to tell me what happened. And unless you tell me, there will be justice. If you want justice, you have to explain. Okay? Otherwise, Natalie will walk the streets again, and there will be, maybe that will be her justice served because you could not explain yourself. Kindly, explain this court what you mean and why you allege that she killed your father. On what circumstance? You even said that she almost killed you. So tafadhali eleza koti. Where did your father come from to come and meet Natalie? How did they meet?
My father, Your Honor, We had
Waona
some
naweza jibu
business.
swali. Naweza jibu hiyo swali.
Wacha ni siende mekustaki, hebu jistaki, hebu jieleze vile unataka kujieleza. Unajielezaje?
No.
Ndio vile ulimuua.
Mimi kitu ya kwanza sikumuua.
Okay, yeye anasema ulimuua. Acha tusikie vile atasema.
Your Honor, we had some business, as I said earlier.
What business? Another one or the same?
The Facebook business.
Yes.
And
Your father was you felt to be a victim.
And my father got up in it. Yeah.
Okay. Alibakia tu mwenyewe sio?
But as I said earlier,
It
was for fun, not to hurt anyone.
Goja, mimi sikusema mtu aumie. Mimi nimekuosha na tueleza. Kwa hivyo father yako pia aliangukia.
This woman.
Wait, order. Excuse me, please. Let's have some order. So, your father came to swim in the pool that you made.
As I said.
Yes, we all had roles. Nobody should ever let our family get involved. Then, Natalie, your father happened to have seen something from Natalie and... yes.
Maybe she can answer that one.
Now, Natalie, since she doesn't want to explain, accuse yourself a little more. Give me a better picture.
Yes. Your Honor, mimi sikumuua babake. Hiyo ni kitu ya kwanza. Kitu ya kwanza
hata ya pili.
Kitu ya pili, baba yake alikuwa ananitaka cha nguvu.
Hakuna cha nguvu. Kwani Facebook ina cha nguvu?
Alinitaka cha nguvu kwa sababu hata nilikuja kujua kwanza first babake nilimjua kwa sababu walikuwa wanatafuta missing daughter wao huyu. Sasa mimi kuangalia watu walikuwa wanatembea hapo kwa street wakitafuta wakiwa na magazeti wengine na maphotos. Mimi kupita pale nikaona picha ya Susan. Kwanza siku
it had been put in the streets.
Yeah.
Anatafuto. So were you people living within the same estate with the parents? No. But how did it end up mpaka imefika kwenyu?
Mimi ndio nilijua first. Kuangalia zile picha ndio nilijua missing daughter ni kwanza. Kitu ya kwanza walikuwa wanasema we are looking for our missing daughter. Mimi vile nakuanga curious.
Of course, wewe ni curious. Hiyo hata ungetuambia. Vile ulienda tukamuuliza pale Uhuru Park, mambo yake mimi ni juko curious. Susan, you had left home without the knowledge of your parents. Why did you have to move out from your parents' house who loved you very much and moved out?
Your Honor, I don't understand. How is my family relevant to this?
Because I want to understand what were your intention to leave home and why would you leave a comfortable home where your parents are accommodating, loving and keeping you. Me, even at my age, if my parents would take me back, I would be happy to stay in. Well, I'll come back with my baggage, my wife and my children, but yeah, I would move in.
My family is not relevant here. Msichana amekula fare za watu hadi amechanganyikiwa akili. Ni fare imemchanganya akili.
Ulikuwa unakula ni za nani? Si fair.
So I was asking you, I did ask a question here. Well, excuse me.
Hey.
No, Natalie, Susan, you brought a case forth. And up to now, apart from telling me ulienda mjengo na vile mlibefriend each other na mkafungua biashara kwa Facebook na mkauza picha, mambo hii mnasema accusation ya murder, mimi sijaona. Hujanipatia picture what happened, because if your father got involved with that by way of Facebook kule walikutana, I don't know. But Susan, ulikuwa tunaambia ati ilikuwaje? Ati ukaona picha. Make it snappy, make it easy, straight and snappy. Don't tell us about your curiosity or anything. Just tell us mimi niliona picha ngaona ni Susan, nikapiga simu nikasema najua msichana. Tell us, that's not what I said you tell me. I said tell me your way.
Okay. Vinye niliona picha, ni realize ni ule mwenye tuko naye na ni mwenyewe tunafanya biashara na yeye. So, kuangalia vizuri tena kwa hiyo venye wameandika hapo nikajua, kumbe na kwanga naishi na bilionea kwa nyumba na sijui. Na venye nimekuwa nimesota
kwa hivyo uko na mashamba imenona, hapa ni sawa. Tuko mazi kwa Tuko mafutani.
So mi nikasikia vibaya.
Sa ubaya gani? Were you jealous ama ulisikia ubaya gani?
Nilisikia vibaya. First kwanza alininyang'anya boyfriend yangu.
Nani?
Susan. Aya, mimi kusikia tena ni bilionea. Nikasema simuachi.
Lo.
Lazima revenge.
So okay. So you had intentions of revenge. Well, I think I've listened to you ladies, and there was a chance or a reason for me to dismiss this case without any further investigation or sitting. But since there is a murder involved, and by your own term, you've said you decided to be avenging. You were bitter because she stole your boyfriend and everything, or you know.
Yeah.
There's also the fact that you people were, I won't use a bad term, but you are doing not a very good business online. And I also told you I've got a seminar to attend. And also my wife Rachel's birthday to go for lunch. I'll do this. I'll make it easy for everybody. This case will be, I'll give it another hearing in 2 weeks. But in the meantime, I would like you to be state guests, both of you, because I feel you have a case to answer, including you, Susan. I feel you either didn't present your case right, or you are not only a victim. You also happen to be one of those who victimize people. You are only sad because it's your father. The axe fell on. So I wish to say, Mr. Bailiff,
yes, Your Honor.
Karibisha wageni wetu, waambie wamekuwa state, what are we?
What are they?
Yes, wamekuwa state, excuse me, Mr. Bailiff, just hold your position.
Yes.
Wamekuwa state guests for at least 2 weeks, and after 2 weeks, I'll be here and I will have looked at your case from what I've noted, and I'll make my decision. As for now, this case is adjourned.
All rise, all rise. Follow here. Hey, come. Hey.